It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Los Angeles Chargers and the New York Giants. Two teams sitting above 500 in the early season, but only one will stay that way as we're off in week 4. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Walking the tightrope there, but he makes the grab in bounds.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. That's caught by the rookie from Arkansas. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A pickup of 17. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First down from the 42. Back to throw. Quick slant, that's Williams. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Sticking to the air here. Delivers another one to Williams. He's got it in the red zone. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 6-0 lead right away. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Lambeau for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
19, target, Warriors, 17. Go.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
70 range, 6, Buffalo 18.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
On the set.
2nd and 3 now.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Set up.
Back now, pressure coming. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
All set to go now from the 35. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offense to the line, 2nd down.
19 tight, set. Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos.
Back to throw now. Fits it through the middle. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Buffalo 80.
From the red zone now. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants finish off their opening drive. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Right up the gut. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. He'll work against the blitz. Has it at the 7. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear. Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here. Inside the red zone. Catch made. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers break the tie here in the 1st. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead. And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points. That one right down the middle. And the Chargers take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Trap 60, trap 60.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has a big strike to Addison. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Working on 1st down. He put everything he had into this one. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants trim the lead to 1. They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Giants tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Looking to throw here. That's completed right side. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down. They just get the play off. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. This has the makings of a shootout. A lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. Nice run across the 15. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Cougar 19, take over.
They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
Back to throw. Brings it in. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers take a second quarter lead. A second touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Got it, ready?
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Tag. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Panther 60, Panther 60. 7 Pirates, 7.
Throwing from the gun here. Hits him on the out route. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Ready?
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Ready? 7, come 19, come 19.
They're going to try and throw it here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
To throw here on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Chargers' 48-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
Throwing it again here. Connecting on the slant. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
On the dump.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Hawk 7, Hawk 7.
He's going to throw it again. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythms, truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game.
Wow.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 19 Lion.
They are throwing it again. That's incomplete on second down.
To the sideline.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be third and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
60 Eagles, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Take over.
To the air on third and long. And that's away for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
So the Giants now going to call on their field goal unit. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. The 12-year vet strikes true. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Grant with this return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Throwing now off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. Third down. Third and long for him here. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. He's got it at the 24. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield.
At their own 48-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10.
Let's go.
Airing it out to start this drive. As the open man downfield. He does it! Touchdown, New York! The Giants get some late points and the lead. Kicking team out to try the extra points. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants push their lead to 3.
Giants 24, Chargers 21.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball going to be placed down at the 35. Yard line. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. They'll throw to begin this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Pass play coming here. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd and just 2 to go. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
First down, Los Angeles.
To the air now on 1st and 10. It's his running back. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 5.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
At the 38-yard line.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Dropping back to throw. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And they are unable to tie up this contest. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Set up. Head to 60.
Now give left side. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, go!
Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds a man right side. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
18, right here.
Throwing from the gun. Looking for the end zone and a deep shot. And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants grow the lead coming out of halftime. Now we'll see them try the point after. Pressure gets there, right side, it's blocked! The Chargers get it! And he doesn't get too far on the return, but hey, the overall play amounts to a point kept off the board with that blocked extra point.
You didn't have to climb very high, Kate, up the mathematics ladder to understand the impact of that one. That block keeps this a 2-score game. So even though you give up a touchdown, you're still in total control. What a disaster to see that kick block right there.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Throwing off the play fake. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. On 1st down, they'll run. Still has some space inside the 35. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers start the second half with some needed points.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Lambeau for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers cut the lead down to just 2.
Chargers 28.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Ready? 79, Cowboys!
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. Back to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Pass play on 1st and 10. Trying for the touchdown. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants push this to an 8-point game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants push the lead to 2 scores now.
Chargers 28.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
79,
Here's the handoff. He's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st down, and they go right back to it. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
let's go.
Pass play now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this one does not get close. He stopped after 3, and that's going to bring up 4th down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's 4th down.
They give it to him again. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. It's an 8-yard gain, and a great call there on 4th down. Keeps this drive moving.
An 8-yard
The beauty of that execution, Kate, is he didn't even know he was going to get the ball there on 4th down in that RPO. So extra credit for the focus and even more so for the conversion.
Throwing from the gun here. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down. Here's a throw. He'll get this to Henry. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Third and long. They're going to throw. Throwing to the back of the end zone. And he will have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Lambeau for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chargers cut the lead down to just 2.
Chargers 35.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone. For a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Hey, you'll often hear me talk about setting an edge, setting an edge. Well, think of it this way as well, especially with a bootleg. You want to be like the jaws of a defense. You want to just keep him inside. Get those jaws a-closing, and there's no escape valve for the QB then.
19 time, 19.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Hits him on the out route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They'll air it out on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
First down, play action. He'll try and run this. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. All set to go now from the 35.
And the Chargers first down.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 26-yard line.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. That's complete right side. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. They get 6 and a first down as well.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Giants are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody.
Yeah.
And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
The give now out of the shotgun. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You know by now, Kate, with this time we spend together, these toss plays, the best way to defend them is to hit them before they get started. And that's exactly what the defense did.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They're throwing it. This one to Williams out left side. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. New set of downs for him from the 31. They go play action on 1st down. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Giants get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Giants parlay the interception into points. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, kid, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Not deterred by that kick. He's throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
At the 41-yard line.
They'll run here from the gun. Get some space around midfield. Free inside the 30. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th.
Okay, we are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you. It's about the guys up front, receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
Lambeau for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers cut the lead down to just 2.
44. Chargers 42.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Gets it to him on the screen. Along the sideline past midfield. And he takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants lead by only 2. Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Let's go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Nothing doing here as he only manages the arm.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. Looking to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. And the Chargers have some new life in the fourth.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And give him about that 15-yard line before they're able to drop him. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
He'll look to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
50 seconds to go. Here's second and 10. Setting him on the dive. Second down run gets him 5. Now they've got third down. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
It's a gain of 6.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Going to the ground again on first. That run good for a handful as it brings up second down. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. Here he is to throw. We'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. Setting up to pass. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Back to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. One final shot here. This is for the ball game. What a play! He scores! They get to the end zone on the final snap, and the huge moment wins them the game. For students of this incredible game, Brock, they'll know just how incredible a finish we all just witnessed. Very rarely does a game end on a walk-off touchdown, and even rarer does it happen on that type of home run play.
Yeah, these fans, they came here hoping for a good game, and they got a great one. They were all just treated to what you and I were treated to, one of the most memorable finishes we've ever called.
With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott.